Hello everyone and welcome back to Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days, the Spill Zone. Thanks to everyone who supported the previous series and those last videos by rating, leaving the commentaries, and this one I hope will do just as well. If you do enjoy it though, just add a rating and small review below the video to help out, show you've enjoyed it. Or not. So yeah, we've completed the Walton City apocalypse. Zombie apocalypse, and now we're going to try and survive the Spill Zone update. The same place, Walton City, so let's get on with it. We go on to new game. So I think we were actually on casual mode, and I did pretty badly, so that kind of shows you how difficult the game is. I want to do it on hard mode, but I'm a bit worried obviously we're going to die too much. And this run I want to, you know, I don't want to die very often, I don't want to lose people, so let's just go normal. Let's get started.
People of Walton, this is your mayor, John Ward. Now, I want to take a moment to thank y'all for your patience and resolve in these most challenging times. It's that Southern spirit, it's that Texas grit that gives me full confidence that we'll not only get through this crisis, but come out stronger on the other side. And I only wish I could be here to see it, huh? However, folks, I regret to announce that today I'll be moving my office to a secure spot outside the city limits. Now, no need to go assuming the worst. All right. This move is strictly to facilitate better coordination with our boys in uniform, who are at this very moment putting together a surefire plan to retake our city and eradicate the... Huh? Let's get waiting. They're where? Excuse me. So just, hold tight, secure your homes, and I assure you...
Hello?
The tide will turn. God bless you. God bless you.
I'm not sure if anyone out there is still listening to this trash. But if you are, know this. Nobody is coming to help you. There's no plan. Look. What they did, it's wrong. It's all wrong. We are trapped, and staying here isn't an option. You have to get out. Escape the city any way you can. Get out now.
They do a good intro on this, don't they? Into the Dead, very good intro, nice and cinematic. Quite like this set in there, the 1980s there with Ronald Reagan. On the radio now. You remember last series I did mention there had been an update, further updates to add more missions and more survivors. We originally started with Leo and the other guy, but this time I'm going to go for someone else. Let's just go through the survivors once again. We got Tracy and Wayne. That's the guys we started with, Daryl and Leo. Got Sebastian and Diane. Daphne and Penny. Tracy and Wayne. How and May. They're the new two new ones. So yeah, after his parents' passing, How feels a deep responsibility to ensure not only his family restaurant keeps running, but also to stop his younger sister and don't like him. He sees academic success as a way to repay his debt and atone for the shame he caused his parents. Okay, fair enough. I don't want to go for the... I mean, we could go for the new pair, I guess. They are new after all, but there is other survivors here we haven't played as. So, Daryl and Leo are actually pretty good. I was tempted by Sebastian and Diane too. Hector and Kayla, of course. Daphne and Penny. Tracy and Wayne. Let's go back to Daphne and Penny. Sorry, not Daphne and Penny. Hector and Kayla. Kayla's a rebellious high school student who would frequently clash with her protective father, and Hector, who would often push her into embracing his passion for outdoor living and self-reliance. Pair managed to reconcile after the chaos of the outbreak of the tragic Kayla's loss, mother's loss. Kayla's mother is lost. So, okay, that's a lot. We got like an old and young thing going on here. With one of them's a little bit older and a bit more responsible, and then the other one's a bit younger and probably not very good. Although Kayla has evasive, lightweight, that could have come in handy. I do like the Diane and Sebastian, so let's go for that. We've got a nice man and a woman this time. We're not even going to bother with their backstory, but it's something about working at a bar there, so let's get going. Walton City is a dangerous and unforgiving place. You don't need to tell me, guys. You remember that last series that died. I didn't count it, but maybe I should do a death counter. It's got to be at least, what, 10 times? I kind of know what I'm doing. So let's just say we're going to know what I'm doing. In we go. Second run on Walton City Into the Dead. And it's on normal mode this time, but the barricades are already in bad shape and there's barely enough here to survive. Need to move to a new shelter as soon as possible and then find a way to escape. Okay, so let's get established. We've got Sebastian here. Let's go ahead and read about him and Diane. Former soldier who served in Vietnam, this will be useful. Was honourably discharged after an artillery shell damaged his hearing. He left the battlefield with both physical and emotional scars. Transitioning to civilian life, Sebastian found a new calling in running down a downtown bar. This new sense of purpose lost when the outbreak forced him to abandon his business. Okay. Diane, so what's she got? Works part-time at Seb's dive bar to save her for a dream DJ equipment. Her evenings were spent serving drinks. Well, okay. So she works at the bar with Sebastian. What's up here, by the way? Oh, okay, so this is the meat place, isn't it? Surprised we're being told to move so quickly, even though we just come in this pretty big base. You'd think they would let you survive here and then move. Yeah, so pretty good. I'm assuming we can't craft anything until we move. Right, that means we're going to be a little bit further to the northeast, I believe it is. We do have one bed, however. Right, so first mission, we're going to get out, we're going to let Sebastian out, we're going to do some looting, see how bad the zombies actually are in this situation. So guys, first mission, as we are in the sort of easterly part, we're in Seneca, and then north we got Kingside. If you remember the last run, we didn't search every building on the map, which means we've got plenty of places to go now and loot. We've got loads of places, and look at this. So this looks like they may expand here in the future. They may add buildings and places to explore, because there's a stadium. Although, to be fair, the map is still pretty big already. You've got dozens of districts, you've got, you know, upwards of 50 plus buildings to go in. Okay, so let's get our first scavenger. I'm going to go down to the Indigo Rose again. That'd be nice. Looks like they're all level 2, so let's go Indigo Rose. I remember that one. Can we use that? Oh, we can use them. And see what we've got at the moment. So we've not got anything. First run's just going to be a pure supply grab, and then we'll probably move west. August the 20th, 1980. So let's see how long we survive. We last till I think it was like October on that last run. So at least a month. And I wasn't even going to do another run. I was just thinking the spell zone was interesting to see, but there were parts I really enjoyed and the parts that were frustrating. I just hope they improve the combat, and you know, some of those bugs with where you can climb up and then the zombies are already there and it'll prevent you from hitting them, and that'll cause unnecessary damage. I hope they change that. First kill. And the goal this time, guys, is at least no deaths. Fingers crossed. We know what we're in for this one. Casually just walk past the Z tied up in a bed. Oh yes, that was right. There's the tattoo place, the roof. There's quite a lot of stuff in here. Let him have his privacy. Funky disco ballroom. Okay, so we've got some good supplies already here. I can see some water bottles. And water will still be on until it's turned off, so we still got a little bit of time there. Developers seem to be adding stuff constantly. They do add new buildings, they've added new updates for missions, new survivors, and probably will add more in the future. It's a pretty clean run so far. Cool new vantage point, the Galaxy Zone Arcade, look, another cool place. The RMK, we never got to that on the last run, and Vivaldi's of course. Just be a case of remembering where all the survivors will be and if they'll be in the same places on this run or not. We may have mixed them up. Okay. Super. I also read that apparently the chopper evacuation is the good ending as well. So that last run we got the good ending. There's apparently 4 different ones, so we'll have to try and. I know there's a sewer run which we sort of got to last time, but there's also a few other runs in there we've got to complete, the spill zone being one of them as well. Yes, the survivors seem a little bit weaker at the beginning, unless it's just because of the difficulty. Come on, Sebastian, climb down, please. Climb down. Okay, press hold Y to do that. We'll wedge right in the middle here. Okay, good. That room there is closed off. Please give me a weapon. God, what an embarrassing fight this is. Come on, Sebastian. Lovely green room. It's a shame the indigo roses in the base because it's a nice little place. Do we need to come back? Yes, we probably do. So let's open that. Now, there's obviously multiple ways to play this. You could take your time and do an entire run and just search the entire map and spend some real good time with it. You know, many hours and days, real life. Or you could do quick and not search everything. So it's certainly available for different play styles, which I certainly like about it. Uh-oh, Diane's complaining. The bags under my eyes are getting deep enough for a museum heist. Never heard that one before. He unsurprisingly, doesn't crack a smile at herself. I think something humour. You all asleep. It's her turn to watch that night, but neither of them remind the other of the fact that as she shuffles off the bed. Okay, well, Diane's being restless already. We have got to move. I do want to get out of here pretty quick, so we are going to have to get scavenging. Not only because we need a new base, there's nothing in here really to cook or do anything else with. There's no kitchen. We don't have any workbench. All we can do is do an upgraded bed, and that's it. There's no cooking area available, which is strange because on that other one it started off with one, so you wouldn't have to worry about crafting one. Defenses are pretty good for now. Let's head back out. Okay, so new locations. We have got a new base. I think it might be the Galaxy Zone arcade we moved to. We may as well go to that, clear that out, and then get moving. Let's do the Indigo Rose and get everything there first. I'm only going to take a weapon and that's it. Plenty of space for stuff. Okay, it's saying there's a zombie, but I can't see. Oh, how did that see me? Uh-oh. Whoa, wait, I must have seen me when I walked past him. Broke our weapon. Oh my god, we're not going to die already, are we? Now that's a little bit unfair, and it returns to shelter pretty much straight away. And again that little glitch. It says you can run to escape, but when you get trapped like that, and also the zombie saw me when I was sneaking, which has never happened before. And there doesn't seem to be any way of getting her back there, so on easy mode casual you will be able to reload from the last save, but on this one you can't. Anyway guys, we're not gonna we won't play it if the game's gonna be like that. If they won't fix certain issues, then obviously we won't do it like that. We'll do it again on easy mode.
People of Walton, this is your...
Same starting pair. This might be a little bit better. Yeah, so two of those bugs. That's got to be a bug where you're wedged in between zombies and you can't get out of it. Also, I had like quarter of a health and died instantly there. So again, I was sneaking and they saw me, which has again never happened. When you sneak past them, when the zombies are in a corner, they won't see you. But in this case, they have, and then another zombie spawned out of nowhere, almost like it was there. Anyway, we spawned back in. We're in a bit of a better place here. Yeah, so a bit silly on that one. I'm a bit disappointed that they won't change it. This is definitely a better base, though. We have more room. Whether or not we're going to be able to craft anything is probably unlikely since there's nothing in here. This could again be part of the updates, but why make it difficult? It does feel like all difficulties are pretty much the same level, if that makes sense. And of course we're in a slightly different place. We're in Seneca now, we're in Southborough. Best Electronics. We have a few things around here. Wash and dry laundromat. Okay, we might as well do it. We might as well go for a run. I'll go into the H post. I've had bad times there. We're going to go to Jay's Motel. No roof access, unfortunately. There's pretty much nothing here, so yeah, again, a situation where we'll have to move pretty quickly. Yes! August 20th, 1980 once again. Hoagie's Sandwiches, Jay's Motel. A little bit of a brighter side of town, actually. Seneca is a bit more gloomy, isn't it? Pretty quiet so far. Let's search the top first. Hope we don't need another lockpick. Right, now when a zombie's like that, as it was before, now I think one must have spawned in and it wasn't displaying correctly. That's just a little bug, isn't it? So let's hope it doesn't happen again. As you can see, sneaking past and they won't see you at all. So 100% a bug. If things not displaying, of course. Right, here we go. We're on the roof. Nothing there. No snipers. Probably no survivors here either. Just the bloody remains of some kind of massacre. Got one of the maids. Rather that or prostitute. Straight through. Right, we're going to stick on casual mode. That normal mode, I don't know how people can play this on hard mode. It just seems way too difficult to do it. Of course, there are people on YouTube and other people who are playing it hard mode and they find it super easy. Good supplies, a good amount here. We'll definitely make another run back, and we have new locations. Just the value records are not the best of places. And of course, a garbage out back, which we'll probably search on the way out. Yeah, one more lockpick. Copper already. Whoa, Diane's stronger than Sebastian. Again, could be a difficulty thing, but she did that pretty damn quick. And there's no stealth kill option here, so all fists. Run, Diane! Run. Run like the wind. Cool guys, well I don't want to do too much here because there's not really much to do at the moment. Oh, value records, I guess we could move there. I said before that's not the best of bases, although it is certainly a base. Maybe we should just move there and then I'll end the episode. So let's do that. Let's go and clear the value records and we'll move there. Make it nice and quick. Yeah, so there's that tip that doesn't actually work. So if you get surrounded, hold run to try pushing past the undead. That doesn't work, guys. Just like the deep wound thing was a guaranteed death, and since the update, maybe it's the update, I'm going to assume it is, but it has changed, so it's not a guaranteed death anymore. It seems to be a way to actually treat the deep wound now, and it will actually do it, or give you a better chance of survival. Before, it's pretty much zero. The mechanics and things aren't very clear, so this running past the undead to survive, it's just not going to happen. You're not going to be able to do it. You know, it's going to be nigh on impossible. Alright, value records. See if we can prolong this to Christmas, eh? Couple of months in Walton City. Yeah, shelter equipment. Can't wait to return to places like the Walton City Taxi Depot. I missed that place. It was a good little place. A few places we didn't really visit much in the first run, but many places are going to be visited in this one, hopefully, and hopefully this will be a bit of a shorter series too. Okay, so there's the workbench. I hear a zombie. Must have gone upstairs, potentially downstairs. Completely dead. Assuming more zombies will turn up in the later game. Let's check the roof. Any survivors? All threats cleared already. Blimey, it is completely dead. There's nothing. No people. There's nothing. That's definitely not how it was the first time, and the first time was definitely casual mode. Okay, so we've got Griffin's Sons, Walton Taxi Depot, there we go, and Irving Drive, fantastic. Some of the better locations, I think, in the Walton City. And of course, if we move here, all the supplies here will be taken into our possession anyway, so let's do that. And then we can start recruiting some survivors, hopefully. People are not putting equipment back where it belongs. Tools are going missing when they're needed. We spend 4 much time hunting for them. Interesting, there's only 2 people. So where the hell have you put it, Diane? Jeez. Right, there's the records. Let's go there. Let's just move because it's sort of... We need to probably be in the north here for the spill zone thing. So we'll move to the records as a temporary thing, and then we'll start to move, I guess, north to downtown. I haven't really been there. Or Ashby, and then Alto, they'll be the places with the spill zone stuff. Nice little plan for Walton City. This time, as I say, we're going to try and do it a little bit better. All that first death is extremely embarrassing. Alright guys, you enjoyed it. Stick around, let me know. Do you actually like this game? How's it compared to other zombie games? It's not, I'm not going to lie, it's not the most interesting, but it's certainly got some fascinating places, and you know, the gameplay needs improvement. So it's just one of those games that you can pass the time with, but it's not something you would spend particularly long on. You can complete the missions, i.e. just search everywhere, do one of the escapes, and then never touch it again, and you probably had a good run, you know. But I think there needs to be some more specific stuff in here. They have added new missions, but whether or not that's going to improve it, I don't know. And I have yet to find a trader. Again, it's something that isn't actually on the game, so we'll have to wait and see if they get added. Alright guys, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.